Satya, mind, body, spirit, health, and healing. This TMS talk took place on Jordan Peterson's podcast with neuroendocrinologist and primatologist Robert Sapolsky. I'll leave a link in the description to the full podcast.
What does stress do to your body? All sorts of stuff. It depends on who you are and your society and social rank and all of that. So in my lab, I spent forever studying the effects of stress on molecular biology of neuron death and all that. But out in the field, it was, okay, trying to make sense of these baboons. Who's got the rotten blood pressure? Who's got the bad cholesterol levels? Who's got the immune system that isn't working good? What does it have to do with their rank and patterns of social stress and patterns of affiliation and basically health psychology on baboons? And why them? They were the perfect species to study because they're out in the Serengeti, which was my field site, which is an amazing ecosystem. Like if you're a baboon, you live in these 50 to 100 animals or so out in the savannah. Nobody messes with them. Once a year, a lion picks off someone. Most of the time, you can't touch them with that. Infant mortality is lower than among the neighboring humans. And you only spend 3-4 hours a day doing your day's foraging. And what that means is you've got like 8-9 hours of free time every day to devote to generating psychological stress for everybody else. They're exactly like us. None of us get ulcers because we're like fighting for canned food items and bombed out supermarkets. We have this luxury of generating psychosocial stress because we're westernized, privileged humans, and baboons are one of the only other models out there because they've got 9 hours of free time every day. And if you're a baboon and you're miserable, it's because another baboon has worked very intentionally to bring that about. They're all about psychosocial stress. They're like bloody and tooth and claw has nothing to do with them. They're just like awful to each other. They're perfect models for westernized psychosocial stress. So they're not nice guys. Like I did not grow to love a whole lot of them over the decades, but wow, their Machiavellian backstabbing and all their highest calling in life is to make some other baboon miserable.
Right. So communal psychopaths. So why did the baboons take the psychopathic prick route on the evolutionary highway? And what does the fact that that's modifiable? It's quite strange, really, that it's modifiable.
Moral of the story, don't be a prick baboon.